Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up. Weekdays, catch us live. Somebody, let's go.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening and good morning, and welcome to the Pascal Show. Hopefully you guys are all doing well out there, enjoying your day, making it positive, making it amazing. Myself, I am still fighting a little bit of a cold. Hell of a cold, actually. That is a complete lie. I'm still getting through it, but I'm here nonetheless, here to talk to you guys about some stuff that's been developing around Quinton Simon. Now, we already know this is a young, almost 2-year-old baby boy that was missing for a few days. And of course, everybody and their mama jumped on this story pretty quickly, pretty passionately, only to later on find out that this young boy, his remains allegedly were discarded in a dumpster. And now we have 5-0 out here combing a landfill, trying to find this young boy's remains. Now, what's interesting about this is that we have a mother or a person who brought this baby into the world saying, allegedly confessing to doing said thing, unaliving her own child and then disposing of this young boy's body. But she still hasn't caught not one charge. Not a one. Now, this is weird, y'all. Sorry, my headphones are acting a damn fool. Now, what's weird about this, y'all, is now it's starting to get into this land of what we saw a couple years ago, or last year, if I'm correct, with the Laundries. Brian Laundrie, Gabby Petito, all that. And now we're starting to go down this very strange road again, this avenue again. But this time it's very strange. This screams at me some KCA, if you get what I'm saying, because I can't say her name apparently, or I get flagged on this show. But you get who I'm saying. And yes, I agree, Princess Megan. Where was it? Princess Megan Elsa. It is a mad world. That's all I'm going to say. But what's interesting is somebody just said right when I posted saying that I was about to go live with this, or posted my live, somebody in the very beginning said, is this clickbait? No, it's not. It's not clickbait at all. It's a true story, y'all. And we're going to look into it, because this is absolutely insane to me. All right? Absolutely insane. So before we jump into everything, please do me a favor. Hit that like button down below. Crush it. Make it scream out your name. You know what the drill. And of course, if this is your first time checking out this show, please don't forget to crush that subscribe button. Be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. All right? You know your boy's out here working hard out here in these streets. So please hit that subscribe button. I talk about everything here. Everything from pop culture, true crime, political, controversial, you name it, we talk about it right here, because it's a variety channel. So we talk about many stories, many cases, and then some, okay? All right, let's get into this, y'all. All right. I did say a lot in those first 4 minutes, but we got to get into this. I'm probably going to repeat myself again for those y'all who are starting to file in, okay? But this is the wildest thing I've ever seen, for various reasons. One, again, it's like we are literally walking down a path that I never thought we'd ever go back down on, where just the land of salaciousness, the land of rumors, the land of clickbaity stuff starts to emerge. And it makes sense why it's going down that route. Some of y'all might be going, what the heck is going on? Why is this happening? A lot of y'all are scratching your heads in bewilderment. And I'm going to tell you this too. Let me keep it straight funky with y'all. I am lost with this situation. I am completely confused with this situation. And I'm going to explain why in just a minute. But like I said, this is not adding up anymore. This is the weirdest thing I have ever bloody heard. The situation is so strange that I'm still going, how do you do this? And I'm going to explain here in just a minute. Because like I said, the math still ain't mathing for me. But just a little updates, and just so you guys know what's going on here, let me just show you a little bit off the twits, okay? Off the Twitters, okay? This is from the New York Post. They posted here, Simon's mom and grandmother caught shooting tequila as FBI searches landfill for toddler's remains. And as you can see, this is the landfill. And as you can see, you know, the best and brightest are out there sifting through muck, dirt, waste, trying to find little Quinton Simon. Somebody please explain to me how this makes any sense. I'm gonna show you more here, but I'm just saying. She walks out of the courthouse. Nothing slapped on her. No charges. Not a damn thing. Nothing. Okay? She gets nothing. She walks scot-free. And then later on, goes out and has shots of tequila with her own mama. Same woman that put her out in this world. They're going and having shots together at a bar. They're out kicking it. Somebody please make this make sense for me. Remember, let me find this real quick. Now this got me. This is really frustrating the hell out of me. Because I want to show you guys this interview one more again. I want to show you guys this interview one more time. Remember this interview?
And I got here about 3:30 in the morning.
It's been crazy. I mean, we don't know nothing. Whether it's the answers we want to hear or answers we don't want to hear, we just want to know something. My concern is him, and that's all it is. I mean, we concerned with his well-being.
Concerned with his well-being. Our only concern is him. Our concern is his well-being. And of course, this is before, when they believed he was still on this planet. But let's just jump a little bit further on. Just a little bit. Same interview. Same conversation. Let's play it.
It's the baby. Leilani's my daughter. She's 22. She hasn't always done the right things. Sometimes she does really great, and sometimes she doesn't.
Yeah, speak on it.
And I don't know what to think right now. I don't know what to believe, because I don't think anybody ever believes that this is going to happen to them.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if I can trust her if I don't.
Absolutely. You heard that, right? There's more, but as you heard, and we've already heard this a million times before. Okay, let's just be completely straight zonky on this mother lover. We have already seen this interview countless times. I think this is the fourth time I've played this. Okay, fourth time I've played this on a separate show. Now, let me point something out here. Okay, let me make this make sense, y'all. Fam, for those of y'all who are starting to file in, This is not clickbait. This is not fake. This ain't fake news. This is real. Let me ask you guys, all y'all who are ear hustling, those in the nosebleed seats, please explain to me how this is the same grandma that's sharing drinks, doing shots and kicking it, living the life like it's golden, out here in these streets with the woman that allegedly took the life of her pride and joy. Someone please make that make sense. This is the same incredibly passionate firecracker of a woman that barged into another woman's home, making all kinds of allegations and whatnot, at an innocent woman who's just been watching her grandkid out of the kindness of her heart and for a few shekels. This is the same woman that's out here in these streets doing shots with a daughter who is a prime suspect for the unaliving of a almost 2-year-old bouncing baby boy. Someone please make that make sense for me. Second ago, she wanted to burn that babysitter's house down to its very foundation. And yet we still have her out here in these streets knocking back tequilas with a prime suspect in the unaliving of one of her favorite grandchildren. Someone make that make sense for me. Again, I mean, for those of y'all who don't remember and all that stuff, we gonna go down memory lane for 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? We're going to look at this stuff because this is some real ish. I don't have it here, but we gonna pull it up. Okay? Somebody please make this make sense. All right, I'm just getting all these videos so that y'all can see it together. Yeah. 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 Okay, somebody make this make sense, baby. Okay? Somebody make this make sense. This is just a still. Take a look at this still. This is, I haven't even started the video. Look at this girl. Ready to destroy this woman's life. Ready to destroy anything in her path because of the rage, anger, frustration. Understandably, her rage and anger at that time. I get it. It was aimed at the wrong people and it was used in the wrong. It was misguided. Okay? She should have been putting all that energy and anger towards finding out what happened to her grandson. But she was quick to go down and jump down this innocent woman's throat. We're going to play a little bit. I don't have to play the audio. You can see it. She angry. She angry. Putting her hands on her and all that stuff. All right? Didn't even give a damn. Gave zero damns about any outcome. Any repercussions that may have come from this. Again, her anger got the best of her, right? Right. So now there's more. Which is just, to me, this whole thing is absolutely crazy to me. Okay? Now, I just want to show you guys a little photo. Okay? This is just a photo of them. I don't know if I don't think it's from the same night or anything. But as you can see, I mean, they're close. All right? And I understand. Nothing like a mother's love, right? That's funny I said that. Actually, I didn't plan on saying that, but isn't it funny? It's funny about a mother's love. Right? Right. Moving on. What is that guy's name? Now I'm forgetting his name. There it is. There he is. Now, this is the other piece that I found actually fascinating as well. Right here. The WSAV investigative unit has learned as federal agents were ending their first day of searching for Quinton Simon in a dump, his own mama and his grandmama were taking shots and drinking at a popular beach bar, okay? Tybee Island Beach Bar. And I mean, if you don't believe, if you think it's clickbait, there's the photo. There's a still of her chilling out here in these streets. And I don't know, maybe there's some other people just harassing her at this particular bar as well. But let me tell you something. Why? What would make you want to go out in the public and have shots with the general public when you are now a pariah in their minds? When you are just a monster in their minds? You are still guilty until proven innocent in their minds, if she's innocent. And only if she's innocent. This also makes me think of the OF model that shink her boyfriend in her house or in her apartment in Miami, and she was arrested because she was saying that she was going to do something to herself and all that. And a day or two later, she's out at a hotel bar just hanging out, having cocktails with her dad. I'm telling you, I don't care if you believe you are innocent. I don't care if you believe you ain't done nothing wrong. It's optics too. Okay? Perception is reality, baby. And if you out here having a grand old time, popping shots with your grandmama, with the boy's grandmama, it translates to the general public like you give zero damns. As you got FBI out here in these wasteland streets, all right, looking for your child that's currently being packed, allegedly, being packed in by muck and other waste. You out here at a nice little bar popping shots with your mom, like nothing ever happened. If that is the stupidest display of if that is not the biggest display of not giving a damn, then I don't know what is. I really don't know what is. But you got somebody out here drinking, who, by the way, is an addict. She is a self-proclaimed addict. She has admitted countless times to being under the influence of various types of recreationals. And yet you are out drinking. Now, now this is just on her. Let me talk about the grandmama real quick. Let's talk about Billy Joe. Billy Joe was out here in these streets, angry as hell, going after everybody. She was ready to put cases on everybody. She was Denzel, all right, in Training Day. She putting cases on every mother lover. She was ready to bury everyone. But then as soon as she comes out as the prime suspect, you are out here enabling your own child who's a recovering addict, or actually she's an active addict, out here in these bars drinking with her. What does that say that about you? Now people are looking at those optics and thinking, maybe you're a part of it too. Maybe you knew about this all along and you don't give two damns as well. Maybe the scene where you're sitting there crying. Maybe these are crocodile tears now. You got to understand there's optics that you got to think about. What the public is seeing. Perception is reality, unfortunately. Now, in your mind, you might have been thinking, hey, I'm going to do everything I can to be the best mom and best grandma I can be to my daughter and be with her during this difficult time, so on and so forth. Hey, that's on you, girl. That is on you. But you do not take your child out to go kick it, especially when she has a laundry list of mental problems and addiction issues. On top of the fact that you have a almost 2-year-old boy that's out in a landfill, that you have 5-0 looking, sweating their nuts off, losing hours of sleep, trying to find the remains of this young boy. Optics, y'all. Again, optics. This does not make sense to me, y'all. And it hurts my heart, actually. This hurts my heart because it just makes me feel that makes me feel that there really is just pure, unadulterated evil in this world, and never underestimate the power of selfishness. This is extremely selfish and reckless. The rest of the public is looking at this and saying, what the hell are you doing? And hey, Billy Joe should know better. She should know better. And also, I will say this too. This completely takes back what I said earlier, a couple shows ago, where I said there is no way that Billy Joe is going to let her stay in that house, on how passionate she was. Again, how passionate she was. Just show you guys that again. How passionate she was. How passionate she was. Saying, my baby ain't alive. My baby is still alive, so on and so forth. She said that at the end of this very video. Don't you say nothing, blah, blah, blah. My baby's still alive. He ain't alive. He ain't unalive. He ain't unalive. Screaming that at the babysitter. And now she's out kicking it, having drinks with the woman that allegedly took that baby from this planet. Somebody make that make sense. Somebody really make that make sense. I mean, like I said, in that first news interview that she had, she was quick to throw her daughter under the bus. Now, she's out having drinks with her. And there's videos, because I know, like right now, ooh, boy, woo, doggy, all right? People are out here, all right? People are really, really out here going at it. Let's just say that. With this situation, I understand, but like I was saying before, it is grown. People are showing up outside of Billy Joe Howell's home with signs, screaming at the house, going after them, chasing them down, saying, we are watching you. And how dare you go out and kick it right now? This is not the time to be doing this. You got people out here looking for your baby or looking for your loved one. And you're out here kicking back, drinking tall boys and doing shots of tequilas. Again, make that make sense. Again, someone please make this make sense. My mind is completely and utterly blown. Completely and utterly blown. I got a couple chats, I think, in here. Let me grab these real quick. But my Lord, my mind is completely lost with this. Debs, thank you so much for being a member for the past 5 months. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I knew that grandma was an alcoholic after the way she went after Diana. My sis looks, skin texture, and acts like that. Oh, that's terrible. My sister would corner me when drunk. Yeah, I mean those are some dangerous people. Sometimes, sometimes it's just them drunk and they don't know any better, and then sometimes it gets violent. So I'm glad. Hopefully you're having conversations with your sister, much needed conversations with your sister. Got another one. Berenice Rivas, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I really do appreciate it. I hope they find evidence to convict them both to the max. I don't know what they're going to be able to tack onto the grandmother. In my personal opinion, I don't know how they're going to get the grandma. I still have no clue. But, Avenue Renee Card Designs, Avi Renee Card Designs. Thank you so much for the comment. Yours too. Yeah. I just hope that, because it can get dangerous, especially if you have the wrong, if it's the wrong type of person consuming that type of alcohol, because sometimes they corner you and that's all they do, and then sometimes it goes up a notch. Regardless, that's a conversation that needs to be had with your loved ones, because it could get bad. It could go further. Okay. Judy Wright said, Pascal, if you could understand this horrible tragedy, you'd be as sick as those people. Yes, I know. Yeah. See what I'm saying? I just don't get it. And Nita, okay, yes, grandmother did have custody, but that's the thing. I don't know. Maybe they are enablers that enable each other. You never know. Clearly, if they're willing to go out and have drinks, shots, and go partying right now over this particular situation, under these circumstances, they clearly enable each other in some sort of way. They clearly party with each other. They might, roll a little doobie. You know what I'm saying? They might, drink a little, smoke a little at home, that kind of thing. No big deal. They just get wasted. They enable each other. Clearly. That's the only way I can look at this. Again, let me say this again. Optics. And if you're out here looking and acting and doing something in some specific way, if it squawks like a duck, you know the rest. So now something looks wrong. This whole situation looks extremely, extremely wrong. Because you clearly, in my mind, I see a mother and a daughter that have their own addictions. That's what I think. And they probably enable each other. They probably she probably is holding it down for her daughter because she is the mother of her daughter. Maybe she feels some type of responsibility for her daughter becoming this way. Maybe. Okay. But this doesn't make sense. And the funny thing is somebody just said this, and I was going to ask this just a second ago, or in just a second, but it ain't me. Thank you so much for the 2. Someone called Layla's PO violation of probation. That's the other thing. Ain't she violating her probation? Ain't she not allowed to be consuming alcohol, doing any types of recreationals? She can't have any of those kind of things in her system whatsoever. And then the other thing is too, then the other question I have in my mind is, just if, let's just say you wanted to blow off some steam. Why blow off steam in public? Why go to the local Tybee Island beach bar and have drinks in public? Why not just keep your life on the low? Why put yourself out there? This makes me think KCA, like a mother lover. Just because she's out here still breathing in this freedom air does not mean she ain't guilty of something. So why is she out here? Free. Someone make that make sense for me. Por favor. Because I'm really getting sick and tired. Excuse me. I'm really getting sick and tired of seeing these specific types of acts that turn into kicking it and having drinks seconds later, days later. Again, that does not make, this right here makes no bloody sense to me at all. She should not be out. Now, I've also heard, sorry guys, this cold is rocking my world. But I also heard that she's allegedly got an anklet. I don't think she really does. Because if she had an anklet on her, she wouldn't be able to go here. She wouldn't be allowed to go around like this all willy-nilly, breathing in this freedom air like this. She'd be stuck at the home and only allowed to go to the grocery store, and that's it. And if she's violating her parole right now, why ain't she locked up right now? She is a prime suspect of something heinous, heartbreaking. Again, they're out here looking for they are looking for this young boy's body, man. Like I said, somebody make this make sense, y'all. Somebody make this make sense. I just can't believe it. I keep thinking, I keep looking at this and start seeing how much ridiculous amount of privilege these people have here. She ain't caught nothing. Whereas there's other people out here that'll walk across the street, jaywalk, and they're still locked up in Rikers right now. It's so ridiculous to me. No proof of doing anything bad. And yet, they out here locked up like a mug. Again, let me show this to you guys one more again to make you realize how ridiculous this is. You got 5-0 coming through a landfill, coming through waste, trying to find an almost 2-year-old boy. You got people out here having shots and drinks as if they're dancing on this young boy's grave. This is the kind of stuff that puts hate in your heart. This is the kind of stuff that puts hate in your heart. Leah Cassell just said this too. 15 days in a landfill. Let's think about that for a second. Because they've tapered off or cut off a section where they believe he is in. A section. But that doesn't mean that he ain't in there. So they're going to spend their time in that section whilst they're still dumping and still doing their job. The landfill still has to be a landfill. It's not like they stopped production over there. 15 days on top of that, though, guys. 1-5, okay? 1-5. And now they're looking for the baby. They started looking for the baby yesterday. Crazy. 15 days in the landfill. There will be nothing left. Yep. The law enforcement FBI waited all this time to search. Now there will be no evidence. Exactly. Still, I'm still trying to wonder, which I'm hoping to get Jennifer Coffindaffer on here or Jason Jensen on the show to kind of explain to us a little bit on why there was such a drag, such a delay to this. Because this does not make sense to me. Still, doesn't make sense. Why would it take this long for them to start looking for this young boy when they knew they had evidence? They had strong evidence a while ago showing us otherwise. Why didn't they start looking on Friday? Throughout the entire weekend, they took the weekend off and the Monday. And no, it wasn't a federal holiday. They waited. They waited. Let me say this. Lisa Cassell just said she might get pregnant again. I hope that never happens. I'm hoping that people realize that this is not the right person to impregnate. I've said it a million times, and I'll say it again. You do not make permanent choices with temporary people, period. And this is a temporary person. I said it. I don't give a damn. Here's some more photos of the men and women that are going through. And shout out to everybody on Twitter that's been putting out these things, because I do appreciate them putting in the time and putting in this effort. But we all seen this photo. But as you can see, they're doing whatever they can to get things moving. And let me say this, in all fairness to law enforcement and everything too, I can only imagine how, one, expensive it can be, and two, how much it takes to get everybody together so that you have the right people. You have the right people in there searching, right? They know what to look for. You know, you got to make sure that those people are properly vetted, because you could just start sifting through and completely look over something, which is a possibility. Bad Girl's right. I feel like the public care more about this, then yes, I agree. There's a super chat in here too. I want to make sure I didn't miss it. That was that one. Hold on, I got another one here. And thank you for the super chats. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Mia AB just said, thank you so much for the 5. Appreciate it. That's gonna look bad to the jury when sentencing comes. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Oh yes, Mia, thank you so much for the going out drinking. I mean, yeah, we understood what you're saying. It's optics. Okay, I hate to say it like that, but it's true. It's the optics of it all. You can't sit there, do all this, and then suddenly think that they're not going to use this information against you in court. It shows the lack of care. It shows negligence. It shows that you don't give a damn about the life of your own son. It's sadistic. It's sociopathic, y'all. It's absolutely insane. Unless they're trying to create this narrative now. But why would the grandma be there? Which makes no sense. Let me show you this tweet right quick. So, Billy Joe. I'm so sorry. Sorry, guys. Billy Joe Howell is talking to law enforcement. She said to them that Brett, this reporter from WSAV, is starting to annoy her. He's at the hotel across the street from the bar. She and Leilani were drinking and taking shots. And this is the photo of her talking with 5-0 on her bike. Again, this is the time that damn right, people are going to get annoyed. Damn right, people are going to get annoying. I'm sorry. If you're making stupid choices like this and not keeping your mouth shut and keeping yourself indoors and quiet, this is only going to get worse for them. It's only going to get worse for them. Let me show you what I mean by it's only going to get worse. Let me show you what I'm talking about. And no, this is not from the family. This is not what the family put up themselves. Okay? This is from Brett Buffington, okay? From WSAV. He says, Quinton's neighborhood tonight. I'm so sorry. The memorial in what was the toddler's front yard is contrast to the protesters across the street screaming for an arrest. While just a few houses down, the small gathering of stuffed animals at the heartbroken babysitter's home. So you got all these stuffed animals, all this love, balloons, etc. And then you got this across the street from their home. And I'm telling you right now, people from the neighborhood, people who live around the corner, people who are 30 miles away, people who are 300 miles away are coming out, going out of their way to make sure that this young boy has not been forgotten. And I'm going to tell you this too. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. Baby on a Liver lives here. Justice for Quinton. No justice, no peace. And of course, there's another one. This is across the street at the babysitter's home as well. Showing love, showing care. Okay? Showing love and care, which is exactly what the family should be doing instead of going and knocking back tall boys and smoking some Marlboro Reds. That's what you should be doing. But apparently this family doesn't give a damn about optics from what I'm seeing. They don't give a damn about it. Of course, you got people angry, going after them, okay? And I just said a little bit ago, there was footage, somebody tweeted it to me, of other content creators basically chasing these people down and saying, hey, you shouldn't be out here kicking it while there's a little boy with weeks worth of dirt and trash packed on top of him. You have an unalive baby gone in a landfill, and y'all living your best lives. And I'm telling you, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse, guys. And I will say this. Joe Allen Boxing just said they should be chased down. I don't blame people for going and saying, hey, as long as they keep their distance and as long as they keep it safe, because you don't want to be stalking, okay? Real talk, you don't want to be stalking. But at the same time, I don't blame people for reacting the way that they're reacting. You got somebody out here, you got people out here that it seems like they don't care. It also could be the company that they keep as well. But at the same time, people just don't, it's just mind-blowing that these people don't give a damn. I got a super chat, Murder Candy Podcast. Thank you so much for the 5. They had to plan over the weekend because they can easily damage what's left of Quinton, potentially blowing the entire case. So they needed specialists. So basically what I just said a little bit ago, making sure people are properly vetted before they jump all the way into this, because they don't want to sit there and scoop something up or shovel something up or move something around and say a piece of this young boy's there and they don't see it or they don't recognize it, stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure they had to do a quick breakdown for people because you got to remember, not every single officer, not every single law enforcement officer has seen or dealt with remains. So, you got to make sure some of these people, that the people are properly vetted before they get things started. And I get that piece. But it does suck how slow it took them to get things moving. I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people are very upset right now, is the lack of fire under their asses. Then also the other thing too, I think one of the main problems, I forgot. I don't know why I forgot that. Shoot, I forgot. She's still out free. I'm sorry. That's the number one problem. I forgot. My bad, guys. That's the number one problem. Yeah, she's still out here free, smelling and breathing in this freedom air. Yeah, I forgot that. That'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. Forgot about that. Yeah, that's bad news bears, y'all. Bad news bears. And yet they're doing just fine. They're doing just fine. Now this is the other thing too. Here it is. Somebody else said this in a tweet, or replying to this other tweet I just showed you of them going through this landfill. It says Quinton's mom and grandma were at Stingrays on Tybee Island around 7 p.m. this evening, highly intoxicated. Interesting. I was told they were staying at either Dunes Inn and Suites or Sandcastle Inn because their house is constantly being watched. And that's the thing, though. I'm still sitting here going, how does this happen? How is this happening? How can they go out and kick it? And again, I will say it again. I know I sound like a broken record, but I'll say it again. I still don't understand how Billy Joe, who is extremely a passionate, fiery woman, okay? She got moxie. How that same woman who is going fire and brimstone, okay, after the babysitter, is still chilling and kicking it with her own daughter. Same daughter that is prime suspect, numero uno, that allegedly took the life of this baby boy. Somebody make that. I'm sorry, I keep repeating that over and over again, but I'm saying somebody make that make sense. How's that okay? And I said it in a couple other shows, and I stand corrected now. Because I'm sitting there going, there ain't no way on God's green earth she's going to let this woman stay in her house and she be okay with it. You got to be kidding me. And yet they're out sharing drinks together. What the hell? Like, to me, if you took one of my prides and joys, okay? I don't care if you're my son, you're my daughter, I don't care. It would take a very long time for me to be sharing drinks or breaking bread with you. It would take an act of God to make me okay with it. An act of God. So how is this okay? Same woman who's busting down doors and saying, you know, he ain't gone. He's still alive. He is still alive. Same woman is breaking bread and doing and taking shots of tequila with the woman who allegedly took that boy away from this planet. I don't get it. And how they haven't caught not one charge yet still is beyond me. And she's out here drinking, which is the one thing she shouldn't be doing. If she's on parole, as they said before, if she's really on parole, she shouldn't be drinking anything. She shouldn't be smoking. She shouldn't be snorting. She shouldn't be shooting anything. She shouldn't be doing anything. Yet her PO ain't on her like white on rice and slapping her with something. And 5-0 ain't slapping her with something. Come on, talk to me, y'all, because this makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. Anyway, I'll be right back in 27 seconds. See you guys in a minute, and I'll be reading your chats. Let's go. Yes, guys, please go check out PascalMerch.com. It is right now till Halloween. Buy one, get one half off. So go and check it out when you can. We've been shipping a lot of stuff out over the past few days. The orders have been unbelievable and overwhelming all at the same time. So we do have a lot of stuff coming up. So please be sure to check out PascalMerch.com. We have a sale going on again. Buy one, get one half off. PascalMerch.com. Go check it out. It's hoodie season, so let's go. Anyway, we got to look at this. This is just insane. This whole thing is insane. But let me see some of your comments here. Let us see. So they say Betty LaRue said, keep your enemies close. Cops need a solid case. They will arrest her soon. I mean, they will. I know it's only a matter of time. Okay. I know it's only a matter of time, but at the same time, it couldn't just come soon enough, in my personal opinion. It could you know what I mean? Things need to, you know what I'm saying? Things need to rev up a little bit. Real talk. Okay? Things need to get to moving. Amanda says self-preservation, 100%. Billy Joe only mad at babysitter, put her on blast. Yeah, exactly. Put her on blast. She was willing to destroy that woman next door, destroy that woman's world. You know, they're pulling up her police records and all that stuff, trying to destroy this woman. For what reason? When that's the person who's done nothing but wonderful things for those children. More than I can say than what Billy Joe or anybody in that family has done for the children that they're even that's their kin. That's their blood. It makes no sense. Let's see here. Stacy, she was pissed enough about something to evict her. Yep. But not knowing where her grandson is a cause for shots. Yep. Like I said, it just doesn't make it just doesn't make any sense. Okay? It makes no sense. Okay? Oh, you know, you're ruining the house. You know, you're doing this, that, and the third. So they're probably living they're just probably living in filth. And the kids and them, you know, there's a lot of people in one home. So you can only imagine the kind of wear and tear that the house is getting. But at the same time, she's sitting there going, I want them out as quickly as possible. And then all of a sudden, after all that, baby boy's gone missing. He is no longer here. And suddenly, they're out tearing shots. Does that even remotely make any sense, y'all? To me, it's a hell to the no, hell no. But hey, for some odd reason, weeks ago, I was trying to evict you. But now that you've unalived one of my favorite babies, one of my favorite grandsons, let's go out and kick it. No big deal. Let's just have some tequilas together. It's going to be fine. It makes no sense. And yes, they do need a body. Allegedly, they need a body to before charges can be filed. But at the same time, I don't know. If there's some sort of confession, I wonder why there is a dragging of feet on something. Man, they will find anything under the sun for anybody else. But when it comes to this situation, they're just sitting on it going, we only get one shot on this, guys. We only get one shot. We got to make sure that everything's right because we only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. Mom spaghetti. That makes no sense to me. None. Keep it real. Thank you so much. I appreciate you liking the outfits. Thank you so much. You can check it out on pascalmerch.com. Buy one, get one, half off right now. So we got BOGO. Y'all got BOGO? Yes, we got BOGO. So go and check it out. All right. It'd be appreciated. Check out the merch. Okay. Let's see. Rosewood said, I think we've been somewhat duped. He might not be in the dump. You know what? If that is true, consider my mind like just blown. Consider my mind blown. Okay? Absolutely blown. If that's the case. I hope that isn't. I hope we're not being duped. But why would they do a Kansas City shuffle on people right now? And if you guys don't know what the Kansas City shuffle is, it's when they make you look left while you go right. But why would they pull a Kansas City shuffle on somebody? That doesn't make sense to me. Like, I mean, he could have been rush houred. You see what I'm saying? He could have been, let go, rush houred. But to me, that's a little bit of a stretch too on that. Okay. Yeah, right. AV. Exactly. Babysitter can have a memorial, but taking shots is can't have a memorial, but taking shots is okay. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not sitting here saying, trust me, I am not trying to have any negative energy going towards that house right now. In fact, do not do anything to that house. No one do anything. Leave that home alone. Stand on the side. You can hold your signs and all that stuff. Do whatever you're doing. Just do not bother them. Let 5-0 come in with ease, nab them, and get her arrested and get her behind bars. Period. But it's crazy that they ran into that woman's home, accused her of doing some crazy stuff when all she was sitting there saying is, hey, I just wanted to do a little memorial, like a little prayer service. I'm sorry, not a memorial, a little prayer service. And I wanted to make some food for her. And she went absolutely crazy on me for no reason. And now they're sitting there going, what's the big deal? What's the big deal of taking some shots? Like I said, it's a bad look. It's a very, very bad look. And I think also, Nur is funny. Buy one hoodie, get Pascal's bicep free. I'm done, Nur. But it also makes me think, somebody said, Ivy Plague just said, I'm beginning to think grandma don't have anything. I'm beginning to think that maybe I don't know. Maybe there was a conversation that they had on the phone, but then I don't know. She was nowhere near what happened. She was not physically in the area. Like, so to me, it makes me think that either she is a recovering addict, okay, as well. She enables her daughter. Her daughter enables her. And this whole situation triggered them in some sort of way. And they're like, F it, we need to go out and get wasted. F it. But at the same time, you could have done the wasted stuff at home. You could have done all this stuff at home. Stay in the crib or stay in that hotel that you went and got because you didn't want to be anywhere near the house due to all the negative press and all the people out there angry, and understandably that they're angry. But you could have gone to that hotel, gotten a couple bottles of tequila and done your own damage in that hotel by showing up to a bar and consuming whatever you wanted to consume in front of the general public proves to me that you don't give a damn about this kid. Now I don't think the grandma even gives a damn about this kid as well. She clearly does not. Because if she did, she wouldn't have done any of that. She wouldn't be with her daughter partying. She wouldn't have. You know what? Okay, you know what? Let me entertain this one idea for a second. 1 second, okay? I'm gonna put my mind on the other side of the fence just for a second. So just grant me a little bit of grace on this, okay? What if, and only what if, I'm putting in a lot of precautions here first. What if Billy Joe and Leilani realized that maybe Leilani has come to the end of the road? What if that happens? What if she realizes that this is going to be the last time, the last few moments that her daughter is literally going to be possibly breathing in this freedom air? What if? Let me just entertain it. I'm just saying, let me entertain it for 1 second. What if grandma says, you know what, honey, let's go out and get that beer. This is probably going to be the only time we're going to be able to get this beer. So let's go and get that beer. So they go to that Stingray's bar on Tybee Island at around 7 p.m. to have that said beer and a couple more shots of tequila and maybe even more. What if? Now, I get it, but let me tell you something, y'all. You don't have to do that in public. You can have that said shared beer or shared tequila shot in the privacy of your own home so that nobody else sees that. None of these optics are out there making you look like you don't give a damn. Just saying. And that could very well be it. Okay? Zozo Bob just said, that is possible. Yes. Live it up to the before the end. It could be that situation as well. Living it up like it's golden until the end. Go to see some Chippendales. Let's go to the strip club. Do a couple lines. Do some shots of tequila because this is the only time she's going to have free. You know what I'm saying? She ain't going to have this freedom anytime soon. So let's go and live it up now because we ain't going to see her not no way for a very long time. I'm sorry. To me, I'm going, you know what? You can always rent Magic Mike on the TV. You can always kick it at home. You know what I'm saying? There's those fun little, things that you can get at Spicer's. The disco ball lighty thingy you can get, like that's a little toy. You can go and get those things. You could have a whole disco, okay, a whole discotheque in your basement. You know what I'm saying? And just like that, in under $50 too, baby. So why do that in public? Still doesn't matter. Still does not matter. Doesn't. Sorry. And I don't care if you are, I'm sorry, just me, I couldn't do it. I could not be breaking bread or sharing drinks like cling, cheers, bro. Down the hatch, kid, So tell me how you did it. Like, what are you going to do? Like, how are you having that? I'm sorry. I'd be like, I'm sorry. I'd be putting hands on them. I would not be doing drinks with them. And I'd be like, you are not my son. I'm sorry. I said it, but I'm going to be real. I mean, yes, I still love my son. But at the same time, what you just did is wrong. That's effed up. How dare you do this to your own kid? To our lineage, our legacy. Some people, man, my Lord. Some people are just dumb. Like I said, never underestimate the power of selfishness. And I even will say this, the power of addiction as well. My Lord, who does that? Who does that? But mainly it's selfishness. Because any other person in their right minds, doesn't matter if they have addiction or not, they're in their right mind. An unselfish person, or at least a forward-thinking human being, is not going to go and say, maybe I should go out in public. Since I am suspect number one, yeah, I should go down to the local bar and do some shots right now. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. My name and face is all over the news, all over these internets. Yeah, it's a great idea. Let me do that right now. You know, no one that has a brain on top of their shoulders, okay, is going to do that. Stacy B, thank you so much for the 5. I cannot imagine even having the desire to eat or drink when my baby is being searched for in the dump. Thank you. There's so much wrong. These two are not human. Let me tell you this, though, too, sweetie. Let me tell you something, Stacy. Let me tell you something, Stacy. They're going out there and they're having fun with friends. So they're not alone. They are not alone. They went out with their friends. They went out with a cohort of people, a motley crew, if you will. All right? They went out and kicked it with people, a crew. So those other people were giving them the thumbs up like, yeah, go. Come on, let's have these shots. Stupid. They were sitting there giving her the thumbs up as well and saying that this is okay. Sorry. No. Okay. Amy Lee. Hey, P. Hi, Amy. Knee subscriber here. I know you meant new. New subscriber here. Love your show. Thanks for keeping us updated. Hearts and the love emojis. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you being a knee subscriber. But like I said, you got people out here, okay, that went with them. So it wasn't just them kicking it by themselves. There were other people. Not like I said, there's other videos out here. There are live videos of people going after them saying, how dare you? Friends showed up and encountered these people that were live streaming the situation. And they're like, hey, I was just, I'm just here to support her, so on and so forth. So there was other people there too. She was with friends, or at least either her friends or family acquaintances that were all there in support of this type of behavior. It's very wrong, y'all. It's very, very wrong. Okay? Very, very wrong. Welcome to the craziness that we live in. All right? Welcome to the craziness that we live in. And still, like Amanda just said, we are still in hashtag find Quinton. Think about that. We're still in hashtag find Quinton. We're not even in we found his remains and everything, and they're out here having drinks while his remains are, at the corners. No. His body's still out there. God knows where he is in that landfill, if he is really in that landfill. And they're still drinking like nothing happened. They're drinking like they're going up on a Tuesday like nothing happened. And what's sad about this, the reason why I'm keeping that right here for a second, this hashtag right here, is that this hashtag should have already been justice for Quinton. But we're still in hashtag find Quinton land. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's Absolutely disturbing, y'all. Pete Jones said running a tab of $300. Damn. What? What? How? How, Sway? So they went out and kicked it. And oh my God. If that's true, oh my word. Oh my word. That's so stupid. But here's the photo again. I know I think Pink Society just asked for the photo again. No, there's just a photo. I wish there was a video. It looks like a still from a video. I will say that. But this is all we have. I'll blow it up even more so you guys can see it. And of course, I got to give credit where credit is due. This is from Brett Buffington on Twitter. He is obviously a reporter for the WSAV news. Okay. But this is her. That's her out here chilling, drinking, probably hanging out with friends. Because why would she sit here and, you see what I'm saying? She's out here with friends and stuff. Oh, thank you. I got cold medicine, guys. Oh, I got a wonderful wife. But that doesn't make any sense, guys. Real talk. Makes no sense. All right. And yes, it was Dolly Vision. Okay. That and I can't show you that video because obviously I don't want to take his stuff, and you know what I mean. So go to Dolly Vision and check it out for yourself. But he literally goes and he chases, he's following them. And he's like, yo, you guys should not be doing this at all. At all. Kicking it and all that. Okay. And Rosewood, shoot, I would love to know who her lawyer is. She's getting away with everything. She's literally getting away with muerte right now. Let's just say that really, really quick. Okay. I got a super chat. Let me grab this. And I appreciate all the super chats. Real talk. Thank you so much. Nikki Brown, thank you so much for the 5. She says, I'm so disturbed. The friends brought their baby with them. I know, that's the other part. Oh my God. I can't show you the video and I want to, but I can't, out of respect to that content creator, because that's not mine. You know how it is. But if you go over to Dolly Vision and check it out, please go and take a look. But it's absolutely insane. Okay. So let me finish that. The friends brought their baby with them. Yes. I'll explain here in a second. Can't imagine bringing my child into that ish show of a family. Kick rocks. Exactly. I need a shirt that says kick rocks. I'm working on it. Okay. But yeah, insane. So they were following them down and basically saying, hey, they're out here. Okay. They're out here. Okay. They're following them and saying, hey, how dare you do this? Blah, blah, blah. You got Quinton still in the landfill, covered, buried in trash and dirt and all this stuff. And this gentleman walks up and says, hey, you don't know what's going on. Blah, blah, blah. We're here to support our friends, blah, blah, blah. And then as they're talking, and to me, it kind of seems like the guy's a little intoxicated. And it's in the middle of the day, by the way. But you could see, like, he seems a little drunk. But then out of nowhere, this woman walks up behind him, like it's following him. And she has a baby in her arms. And he turns around and he goes, don't bring the baby here. Get the baby out of here, type thing. And I'm like, damn right. Why would the baby even be here? Why would you even let the baby be a part of this conversation? Why would the baby even be around somebody who's allegedly taking another baby's life? Okay. That doesn't make any sense to me at all as well. Okay. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. So that's what's so wrong about this. That's what's so absolutely 110% wrong about this situation. Okay. Wrong. But like I said, I'm not, I know I see a bunch of you guys saying, hey, you could use Dolly's thing, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not going to, out of respect, real talk, and all that. But you guys can definitely go and you use your peepers and go over there and take a look at it for yourselves. Because trust me, it is definitely worth the watch. It is mind blowing that is even a thing. that this is even a story that we're talking about. That these people are out here drinking at a bar. I know that sounded like from Boston. But yeah, they're out here drinking at a bar. Tequilas. And there's one of the photos right there. One more time so you guys can see it. One more again. This makes no sense, y'all. Makes no bloody sense. Again, a very sad situation here. Keep It Real is from Boston. And St. Michael's Morning Star. Park the car, Harvard Yard. Oh, my Lord. Anyway, guys. Bad Girl just said something that's absolutely true. Your actions have the power to silence your words. Absolute. That's beautifully said, Bad Girl. Your actions have the power to silence your words. 110%. That could be, you could say that on a positive, and you could definitely say that on a negative. That is a 110% true. You know, oh, I love the Boston accent. I think it's awesome. Just so you know, keep it real. For those of y'all all you Bostonians, all right? Mad love to all you 617 mother lovers out there, all right? Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. I love me some Boston. But yes, this is extremely sad, an extremely terrible situation that shouldn't have happened. And these people should be keeping their mouth shut, not doing anything, okay? It's not right, all right? It's definitely not right at all. But as this story continues to grow, because you know for a fact it's still growing, I will say this before we jump into everything, or before we jump out of this conversation. One, please go and check out pascalmerch.com. We do have a BOGO sale going on right now till Halloween. Okay, so that's buy one, get one half off till Halloween. All right, so definitely go check that out. Please, we got some really great clothes over there, and we're trying to expand as much as we can. So check it out whenever you can. That would be really appreciated. The other thing is, everyone, please, those of y'all who are out there in those streets right now, in front of their home or following them and whatnot, please do so cautiously. All right. We don't need people breaking laws. We don't need people getting hurt and it escalating into something volatile or ending up with another situation where somebody comes to their demise. We don't need that. And we don't need people getting arrested. Let's just say that. The only person that we need to have arrested is the person that took the life of this young boy. Period. Point blank. So please do me a solid. All right. For those of y'all who are out there, be careful, be respectful. I understand. It's hard to have respect for people like this that don't have respect for human life. But at the same time, you have to have respect. Not only just for the people around you, but even for yourself. I'd rather you guys be out here fighting another day, the good fight another day, than for you to be locked up and not being able to do what you have rightfully able to be able to do. Something like that. I'm trying to say it with, hopefully that makes sense. Whatever. Anyway, I appreciate all y'all. You guys have been amazing. I appreciate you guys for being on here, watching the show. Do me a favor, hit that like button down below. All right. Hit it, get it past 700 likes really quick before you leave. A like doesn't cost a thing. And of course, I'll have more and more information as time goes on. Once we get closer and closer to more information, you know for a fact I'll be on here live or doing a pop-up video. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right. And definitely hit that notification bell so that you know whenever I go live, whenever I upload, whenever I have some breaking news, you are right here with me talking about the situation as a family. Okay. I appreciate all y'all. Go check out my merch page. Again, buy one, get one half off right now at pascalmerch.com. So go check it out when you can. And yes, Pink Society, I am definitely going to do exactly that. Actually, here's my cold medicine right now as we speak. Here we go. Proof positive that this cold is kicking my ass. Anyway, I appreciate all y'all. You guys have been amazing. Have a great rest of your evening. If something pops off, I might be on with you guys to talk about it. So be on the lookout for that, okay? Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Have a blessed rest of your evening, guys. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.